Hello everyone, I want to show you this project of mine that I've been working on for a very long time. I first started it last year, or was it the year before the last? Oh gosh, I can't even remember. I wanted to make a daisy motif table runner. Then I put it on hold, then earlier this year I picked it up again. And actually, when I did that, I made a significant mistake. Look over here. The yellow centers of the motifs on this side are smaller than the yellow centers of the motifs over here. That happened because when I picked up this project again after a significant break, I was too lazy to pull out the pattern on my computer, and instead I just crocheted the motifs, copying the ones that I had made before. And I didn't pay close attention that over here, the first round is a round of single crochets and the second round is double crochets. I simply started with the round of double crochets. I did notice that my new motifs were a bit smaller in size, and I thought that was probably my crochet tension that changed after a break. And only now I realized my mistake. And I see another mistake over here. This motif is connected wrong side up. I'm always very vocal about this sort of mistake in my tutorials. I tell my viewers, be careful when connecting motifs together. Make sure the right side is up. And here I made that kind of mistake myself. But oh well, I'm a human. I make mistakes. I'm making this table runner for myself, so I'm not going to fix anything. That would be a lot of work. I'm going to leave it as it is and continue working on it. I can totally live with those mistakes. This is my third attempt to finish this project. I'm going to focus on it over the next few weeks, so hopefully I can finish it this time. The tutorial for these motifs is already available on my channel. However, in that video, I didn't show how I connect the motifs together. Many of my viewers have been asking about that. So in this video, I'll show you how I connect the motifs together as I go in the last round of the motif. Also, I think once the entire table runner is finished, it would be nice to add a border. So I hope once I finish the entire piece, I'll come up with some kind of border and I'll film a tutorial and share it with you as well. But that will take a bit of time. I still need to make lots of these motifs and connect them together. So please wish me luck and give me some encouragement to keep going and finish my table runner. Thank you. Here I finished the first motif. I fastened off and weaved in the thread tail. And now I'm working on the second motif. I already worked 4 rounds. And now as I work the last round, or round number 5, I will be joining the second motif to this first motif. So I start according to the pattern, 1 chain, and into the same space a single crochet. Now into the next chain 5 space, I'm supposed to work 4 double crochets, 6 chains and 4 double crochets to obtain this corner here. But I'm going to work 4 double crochets only, and then instead of 6 chains, I will make only 3. So into the next chain loop, I work 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. And instead of making 6 chains, I make only 3. 1, 2, 3. Now I drop the loop of the hook and I take the first motif. This is the matching element on the first motif. And I insert the hook through this matching loop. I grab the loop back on the hook and I pass it through it. And now I make another 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. So instead of making 6 chains, I made 3 chains, passed it on through the loop on the first motif, and then made another 3 chains. So here you have a couple of options how to do it. You can do it the way I showed you, or you can insert the hook directly into the chain and pass it through the chain. And over here, you actually have 6 chains. So there is no middle chain. There are 2 middle chains. It's the 3rd chain and the 4th chain. So you can insert into either one. So again, you can either insert the hook directly through the chain and pass it through, or you can insert the hook under the entire loop like this and pass it through. It's really up to you how you want to make it. So now I make 3 chains and I finish this corner element by making 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now this corner is made and 2 motifs are connected. And according to the pattern, into the next chain 5 loop, I make a single crochet. Now over here, I need to make a chain loop the same as over here. That's 7 chains. But instead of making 7 chains, I make only 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, I drop the loop of the hook and I insert the hook into this matching chain 7 loop on the first motif. Get the loop back on the hook and pass it through. And now I make 3 more chains. 1, 2, 3. And back to the second motif into the next chain 5 space. I make a single crochet. So now the motifs are connected on these loops as well. Next, the same element as over here. So first I work 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I make 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. Drop it off the hook, insert the hook into this matching loop, pass it through, make another 3 chains, and finish this corner element. 1, 2, 3, 4. And into the next chain 5 loop a single crochet. So now 2 motifs are connected, and I'm going to finish this round as usual. I don't need to connect anything anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and finish crocheting this round, and then I'll show you how to join in the next motif. And here I finished that round, and you can see how 2 motifs are now connected. I'm gonna start working on the next motif, and once I finish the first 4 rounds, I will show you how to join in the next motif in the last 5th round. So here is my next motif. I finished 4 rounds, and now in the next 5th round I will be joining it to these motifs. Now I can join it over here to this motif, and in that case I will work the same thing as over here. However, now I'm gonna show you how to join this motif over here so that it is joined to both of these motifs. So I start as before according to the pattern, 1 chain and a single crochet, and into the next chain 5 space I work 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. And I will be joining over here to this point right here. So into this chain loop I insert the hook, grab the loop back on the hook and pass it through. Now they are connected. I make 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and I finish this corner here. So I work 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and into the next loop a single crochet. Now let's take a look. You can see that this corner is connected to this corner right here. Next, I'm supposed to make 7 chains, but I make only 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I drop the loop of the hook, and now I will be joining into this loop right here. So that's where I pass the hook. I insert the hook through that loop and then pass it through. Now 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and into the next loop over here a single crochet. Let's take a look again. This is how they are now connected. So now again I will work 4 double crochets and 3 chains, and I will join over here. This is where these 2 motifs are already joined. So I work 4 double crochets into the next loop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 3 chains, 1, 2, 3. Drop off the loop of the hook, and now this is where these 2 motifs are joined, and this is where I will join in this motif as well. So over here I insert the hook into that join and then grab the loop back on the hook, pass it through. Okay, one more time. Then 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and finish this corner. So I make 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and into the next loop a single crochet. Let's take a look. This is how they are now connected, and I'm gonna continue connecting on this side. So I make 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the matching loop. So that's where I insert the hook and pass this loop through it. Then 3 chains and a single crochet into the next chain space or chain loop. And I need to connect one more time over here to this corner. So into the next chain 5 space I work 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, then 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and I connect over here. Again, 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, back to this 3rd motif. I work 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, and into the next chain 5 space a single crochet. So all I need to do now is to finish this round of this 3rd motif, and 3 motifs will be joined together. Now 3 motifs are connected, and this is how I'm going to continue connecting them. So the next motif can be connected over here or over here, and it will be connected exactly the same way as I did over here. So basically you will see that the next motif will be connected on 2 sides to these 2 motifs.